these video dates kind of makes you connect on a different level. It's quite fun.
We need to prevent the spread of coronavirus, and FaceTime dating is that tool.
Let's be honest, if you're dating right now, there's probably one thing that's on your mind.
Coronavirus. Around 180 million people worldwide are using dating apps, and it seems like a lot of you on them right now are talking about coronavirus.
In many parts of the world, people are being asked to minimise all non-essential social contact.
So a lot of you are starting to take serious measures when it comes to dating and your love life, including medical student Mohammed in Tunisia.
Because of the coronavirus, I personally have decided to stop using dating apps like Tinder.
And tons of you are suddenly having to do long distance because of the pandemic. Like Hannah, who is having to do long distance in Malaysia. Her boyfriend is in another city, but they can't see each other due to restrictions on movement in the country.
It is quite challenging. We are not used to not seeing each other for such a long time.
So how can we maintain our love life during the coronavirus outbreak?
Don't worry, there could be some solutions.
Yep, video dating is becoming a thing. How it works is you organise a video call with one of your matches and you both sit at home and chat. Okay, but what should you speak about on your first video date? Let's see what Camilla in Johannesburg thinks.
What are they doing on the weekend since there's no football? How many kids do you want? Okay, I know that's a bit too much, maybe on the first date.
And what could you plan to do on a video date? This is what Rainier in Cape Town, South Africa did in his.
Not being able to go on a proper date, it's quite interesting the stuff that you come up with. We started playing like Pictionary, like guess this picture that you draw. After that we had dinner. It was quite sweet. He said he's taking me out for dinner, sent me a recipe, we bought our ingredients, bought a bottle of wine, and yeah, we cooked together over FaceTime. And we just chatted like a normal dinner date.
But is video dating actually worth it?
100%. Having a conversation with someone over FaceTime helps you escape, especially when there's so many things going on in the world. We need to prevent the spread of coronavirus, and FaceTime dating is that tool.
I would definitely go on another video date. You can see what their house looks like and what their interests are, so that's quite cool. It's intimate on a different level, and I kind of like that.
But what about if you're already in a relationship and want to keep the spark alive without being able to leave your home? Well, here's some inspiration from Selena in Washington, D.C.
Because we're trying to do our part to be responsible with social distancing, not going out to bars and restaurants, we decided to have a stay-at-home date night. So I pulled down this really sparkly dress, he put on his suit jacket. We ended up, dancing in the living room and drinking some champagne that we had in the fridge.
And here are some tips if you're having to do long distance.
We try to be productive, so we would be on Discord while we're studying. We would do movie nights through Skype, and honestly, it really, really helps.
And for those who want to know if it's okay to hug or kiss your partner, here's some advice from Professor Devi Shridhar.
Well, given that the virus is spread through droplets, this means someone coughing, sneezing, touching something contaminated by someone who is infectious, it makes sense to stay away from kissing or holding hands with someone who's unwell. It's only a temporary measure for 1 or 2 weeks until they're feeling better, to make sure that you don't catch the virus yourself.
But can the virus be transmitted through sex or oral sex?
The truth is, we really just don't know yet. Scientists are still doing research to figure out how exactly it can be transmitted. We do know, though, that if you're within a 1 to 2 meter range of someone, that you are likely to be exposed to the virus. If someone is feeling unwell or might have a high fever, dry cough, sneezing, it's probably better to hold off on sex until they're feeling better.
But if you're in doubt about any of this, probably the best thing to do is
Stay safe, stay single.